The Ducks will kick this away to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So James Madison's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And there comes the star running back onto the field. He is a special talent. You talk to opponents, he's always the focal point when they face this offense.
Boy, Chris, this guy is special. It's almost like he floats across the field. I mean, I don't think anyone can take him down in the open field. He's the guy that teams try to key on, but sometimes it feels as though no one can contain him. Boy, that is tight man-to-man coverage, but great timing on the out route to the receiver.
And the Dukes hustle to the line to run that hurry out. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Receiver makes the catch. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Knight. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
The Dukes getting set on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he pulls in the catch. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. And the Dukes looking to run some tempo here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, James Madison.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0.
That makes the score. James Madison, 7.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 16, set to kick it away.
Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Oregon's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. First down here for this offense. To the air, it's Gabriel. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
The Ducks will send the punt team onto the field.
On to punt it away.
They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Eludes a tackle. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The Dukes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Grab behind the line, it's Knight. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Play action here on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
And the Dukes have 1st and 10 here. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Duke's looking to cash in this red zone trip. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Can he make it to the marker? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, James Madison.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0.
That makes the score James Madison 14, Oregon 0.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
16 set to kick off.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
The Ducks will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the return will be brought down. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the Dukes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
It's a draw play.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
The Dukes line up on 1st and 10 now. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Kirk, it's James Madison in front right now. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. To the air, it's Barnett. Looking to throw it deep. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
And the Dukes will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Off the play fake on first down. And looking for a big play here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Now, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage, but they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The pickup is 6 yards, so third down and 4 now.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Good protection there. Now finally throws it to the right. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Ferguson. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. To throw, it's Gabriel. Pressure is coming. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Defense is coming after him. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. James Madison's offense back out there now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The Dukes will come to the line to run the hurry up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back. It's Barnett. Tries the right with a quick throw, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time on your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
We're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Has no one to throw to there on third down. And now it's a fourth down coming up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Breaking tackles. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Getting set. Here's second down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Gabriel. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Grab down the middle. It's Ferguson. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
And the Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's James. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
2nd down and goal upcoming. They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. It's now 3rd and goal.
Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a 3rd down play? On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now.
On for the extra point.
The extra point is good. They draw within 4 at 14-10.
That makes the score. James Madison, 14, Oregon, 10.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to pass on the football.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
And the Dukes come to the line to run the hurry-up. It's a run. Running back's got it. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. He'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 21-10.
That makes the score. James Madison, 21, Oregon, 10.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick it off.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments?
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Caught over the middle. It's James. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. The Ducks will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
Running it back, it's Knight. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Dukes offense back on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Snags the quick throw. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Dropping back, it's Barnett. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a short completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
The Duke starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Ross.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You'll take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
A 2nd down after that completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Wow, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
The attempt is no good. He missed it. And the lead remains at 11 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
The Oregon offense comes back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. The pass rush closing in. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
A loss of 8 yards on the play. 2nd down coming up.
The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
James Madison, 21.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you've had an enjoyable day there today in Eugene. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. It's a start of the next drive. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's James. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that previous play. Back to throw. It's Gabriel. He's running out of time here. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Caught quickly. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
And the Ducks pick up enough for a first down here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
A gain makes it second and medium. He hands it off from the gun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. With the catch, it's James. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Gabriel. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Whittington. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That completion sets up a third down play. And the quarterback keeps it here. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. James Madison's offense back out there now. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's a quick grab. Throws a stiff arm. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And the Dukes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On first down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
A big play here that gets them down into the red zone. They're not thinking about a field goal, I assure you, Chris. They're trying to get 6 points.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Makes a quick grab. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
Well, here the defense was committed to stop the run. And with RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And that is no good. Off the miss, it's still an 11-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's reeled in. It's Whittington. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The Ducks come up to the line in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. That ball snagged for a completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Short completion there, second down coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Touchdown, Ducks, trying to come all the way back. That's a crucial response with this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. To throw, it's Gabriel. The pocket breaking down. He's swarmed by the defense.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
James Madison, 21.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Set to kick this one away.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Thompson. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Dukes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. send the back in motion. Play action here on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Thompson. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
QB decides to keep it here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I love the toughness of this quarterback to be able to pick up some good yards like this, to move the chains, keep this drive alive. His team will feed off of his energy when he makes plays like this.
And the Dukes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
The Dukes will line up on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
No huddle now for the offense. Back to pass. It's Barnett. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Quick throw, the catch is made.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
And the Dukes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Here's the handoff. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see would anybody come up with it once it was in the air.
3rd and goal, will try to run it in. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, James Madison.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
And now they'll set up for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score James Madison 28, Oregon 16.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? One man in the backfield, but he'll get the football. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
How about this defense today against this run game? Here we are in the fourth quarter. This guy's not gotten over 10 yards rushing. What a great effort collectively by this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Finds his man. It's Stewart. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Hey, that's what you're looking for right now as an offense. Nice big chunk play like that. Moving the ball now into plus territory. Keep looking for those big plays downfield and hope to be able to get the ball into the end zone.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quick pass, the catch is made. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Gabriel. And he finds his tight end for the catch. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
Third down coming up.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw again. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking for his back. The fourth down completion to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Grab behind the line. It's James. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Second down play coming up. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Pulls it in. It's Holden. They bring him down after a short gain there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Pressure is coming. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up.
Hey, really good decision here by this quarterback just to get rid of that football, but I'm sure they're hoping for a few extra yards here to make this field goal attempt a little bit easier.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your littler slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on 4th down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on 4th down, come up with the conversion, and keep those sticks moving.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Gabriel. Defense is coming after him. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to the end zone. 4th down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here.
Pass interference. Defense.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented...
Touchdown, Oregon. This game is far from over. So here we go, 4th quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Now the all-important extra point.
For the extra point.
PHC is good. They still trail them. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Caught on the outside. It's Ross. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
My completion sets up a 2nd down play. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The Dukes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Makes a quick catch. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
Man, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
The offense going with the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Trying to extend the play. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Ball handed off. Fighting off the defender. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Dukes will send their punt team onto the field. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Ducks. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they scored late to take the lead.
The offense will set up now for the two-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Bringing pressure, and he can't get rid of it and goes down, so a sack. Unsuccessful two-point try.
That keeps the score. Oregon, 29. James Madison, 28.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. James Madison's offense back out there now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pass caught. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it for a big gain. And he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
The Dukes will have 1st and 10 here. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Quick throw over the middle. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21. And a timeout on the field. We'll talk some strategy, a crucial moment here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable to potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Now a late timeout is taken, 6 seconds showing on the clock. So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. And this to almost certainly win the football game. No problem, knocks it right through. And they jump back in front.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal puts them in front, they get ready to kick off here, just needing to avoid a big kick return. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team will tackle him as the clock runs out. That will wrap up this game.